always felt overwhelmed with life, always felt like I needed to be more, and so I filled that hole. On crystal meth, it was like it locked in with being just really sharp, being really, just being really on it, being helpful at home, doing all the jobs, doing all the bits and pieces, just being just exactly what I wanted to be. Then I'd try to stop and I couldn't. I'd try to pull up and I couldn't. I just saw the snowball, and it was really clear to me that I had a real problem. And I remember just sort of taking a hit on the pot and just going, you know, God help me. It was revealed by my ex-wife. It was really sad because, you know, for her, I remember seeing the pain in her eyes and the very scary place that she was in when she saw me, you know, using the drug and or found it hidden, you know, when I thought I had it hidden, had it sussed. You know, you think you got something sussed. Your secrets, you know, like just sort of are revealed, and it's sort of like a, oh my God, you know, like, wow, here I am. Yeah, 3 daughters, and, you know, beautiful daughters, and my youngest one was just 4, and my oldest ones were teenagers, and so a really tricky time for them to see their father sort of, what seemed to be like he kind of was just a fun guy, you know, jumping around the place and doing stuff with him and not doing stuff with him, but doing stuff with him, you know, like kind of there but not there. So they were kind of going, oh, he's just dad, you know, that's dad being dad. Probably getting worse as I got on and not quite knowing what's going on, and undercurrent of sadness for their mother, you know, all this stuff going on, what happens around, you know, a family with someone a parent in active addiction. But when you reveal it, when we come out and it gets revealed, at that point, we need a lot of help. It was a shock to people because people didn't know. A lot of people didn't know. And I'd say there's probably some people quite angry with me. Yeah, I'm just about to run up 9 years without a drug or a drink in my system. Feels good. Feels real good. I mean, it's tricky sometimes, for sure. And it's never, I mean, I'm only that far away. I mean, I hear that all the time, and I really am. I'm only that far away just to stay really close to my recovery all the time. Some part of me, I mean, well, a really deep part of me has made a choice in life, and I'm really happy where I'm at. So it sort of can walk in any spaces. I definitely don't want to get anywhere where, you know, like over a long period or continued exposure to people doing drugs in front of me, or people, you know, especially with my kind of stuff that I like, that takes you up and keeps you there, because that's what I love. People want to see you healthy. People want to see each other healthy and well. You know, and it's lovely, you know, like feeling that support, and you know, it was a real lonely space being caught up in drug addiction. And then it wasn't lonely anymore, and I opened it up, and that was scary. I'm like the kind of guy that, you know, my idea of God was like, yeah, God, you know, it's like, for me, I could see religion as creating a lot of hurt and pain, and it just was not my thing. And when I said that, I said, oh, God, help me, you know, like, because I'd been hearing it in the rooms, you know, God, and I was going, oh, God, you know. And it was, I had to be in the field position, blowing out the smoke, going, oh, God help me, to get it. At that point, it wasn't like a light bulb flash, you know. It was like, now I look back on it, it was a postcard moment, you know, like I can really clearly know it from when we're talking, and it's a really clear moment. But from that point on, there was something that moved, and I was willing to listen. I was willing to put things down and surrender, and to just to offer myself up to guidance. And I didn't know what that was going to be. I really don't know what's going on in that arena. I'm not very close to it anymore, other than being in recovery, go to meetings here and so on, which I love. And I've got a great deal of appreciation for my surfing now. Like, I'm much more in tune with the ocean. It's like I did lose touch with the ocean, even though it actually helped me a lot daily, trying to come to and try to. The ocean was there all the time. I could go to her and just be in the ocean, and I'd sort of be brought back to some degree, and it was always there saving my ass, really. So going back and joining in with her now, it just keeps giving me life, just keeps giving me life, and it's given me so much opportunity. So it's borne out actually when I go and do my school reunions. And then you go and see, I've got a bunch of friends that I still surf with at home who I went to school with, and when we go to those school reunions, we go, thank God for surfing. Really, thank you for surfing, because man, you look like you got a cow inside you. You go, where did you get that cow from? Like, so, maybe, yeah. And we're all doing okay. We're all doing pretty good. I mean, it's been an amazing experience. I wasn't quite ready for some of the physiological changes. Just before actually doing the media launch of the book, I had a really strange moment of unexplained sort of like weight loss, like just for a moment. And I don't know what I was internalizing, but that sort of stuff, you go, wow, like there's always a lot more going on than we think. So when in reflection, it was just, I internalized the anxiety. And, but it was quite a big moment to produce the book, having, my brother alongside come in and do the book and be so willing himself to tell his story around it, like, because it's not just my story, it's like his story, it's everyone in the book, it's my kids, my ex-wife in particular, and past relationships. I tried to kind of keep it as narrow as possible in that area, so I don't want to damage anyone's lives. It was all about sort of just showing that there's a possibility that if you're suffering, that there is a way, and there is a way. I guess I don't want to lose my sobriety. I think it's a really, like I see what happens there, that's a big fear. Seeing what happens there, it's pretty swift and it's pretty ugly. And that's a huge one. But I've never dwell on it, really. Yeah, there's not much, it's, of course, I think I fear mostly like what happens with the human spirit, and out there in the world, but I'm very powerless to it, and how people are behaving towards each other out there, and just the way we take advantage of each other. I think that the shark in the human, that's what I fear most. Key to happiness? Sharing the ride.
That's simple?
Simple.